think my depression had quite an impact on my life. I couldn't do basic tasks anymore, like doing the laundry and going grocery shopping and stuff like that. It also impacted my relationships with my family as well, because I started to withdraw from any contact that I had with them, and that also hurt them as well as me.
So I've been suffering from depression for quite a while now. I felt very lost at my first clinic that I attended. I've been going back and forth between different therapists for a while until I ended up finding out about MHI.
The MHI was founded by myself and a colleague of mine, Michael Wettling, and a third person who is very interested in psychiatric disorders, but is not coming from this business, but has his heart into it. And we founded it in 2020. And the mission is to provide patient-centered, individualized treatment for patients with mental disorders in the scope to get rid of the disorder and to foster personal growth. We combine elements of academic medicine that is also embodied by the ones that work here with a high academic background, and bring it into life and translate it into patients' care. So our philosophy is knowing what is new and implementing it where it makes sense.
Knowing research data and offering treatment innovations are a big part of our work here at the MHI. There are a lot of treatment, so-called treatment innovations, which are rather old wine in new bottles. Yoon and me look carefully that only treatment options are included in our treatment package, which have a really solid research background and in which at least one member of the staff is trained in to administer. The entire staff knows each other for many, many years. This is, to my opinion, the basis for that familial atmosphere of which patients talk about during and after their inpatient stay.
The staff here took great care to get to know all the patients on a personal and on a very intimate level as well, to kind of tailor towards their needs. I started doing depth psychology therapy. It was something that I've never tried before, and in the end it actually worked way better than the cognitive behavioral therapy that I did before. I really enjoyed the art group that we had. Now, since it's been about 2 years and I've lived in London and successfully graduated with my master's, it's helped me quite a bit. Also, my quality of life is overall way better.
What makes the treatment here so special is really that just putting the patient in the center of the treatment process. Because we are such a small facility, it's fairly easy for us to have the flexibility to always adjust the treatment plans, to implement new approaches fairly quickly, and just try to find the perfect path and the perfect combination of therapies and approaches for every patient. So we always want to jump in as early as possible to prevent chronification, to prevent hospitalization, and especially for the younger patients, just give them the tools to face everything that's coming up in their lives without having to be in therapy for the rest of their lives.
We offer personal treatment plans accessible to the patients. There's a planning board next to the dining room where the patients can take a look and see what kind of therapies and treatments we offer during the day. We have a wide range of different therapies and treatments, such as psychoeducation, body psychotherapy, stress prevention, as well as sports, yoga, art therapy, and once a week our cooking group.
We hope that what we are doing here is really something that can be implemented and provided to more patients than just here. Having enough time to work with the patient and to know what the patient's needs really are, not what we suppose that they should be.
I think for the first time since I started treatment at MHI that it feels like things are starting to move into a desirable direction. I was lucky to receive treatment with the then brand new ketamine treatment for my condition, and I truly love that personal approach of MHI, that they first of all treat you as the human being you are, and that made a huge difference for me.
My only wish is that our inpatients after discharge, when they can live their life, love again, get a smile on their face when they think of us and the treatment here at MHI.
It's always good to be back here because it's such a nice place, and I have really good and fun memories as well. A lot of people that I went to group therapy with, always come back once in a while. So sometimes I see some of them here and then it's a big reunion. It's a very nice thing.